Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. Waiting to see everything comes up, right? Everything is good. Chompity chomp chomp chomp. Wiggle wiggle wiggle. So, had an epic failure. Try. You saw the video, last video. The the Ethernet IP address did not come up when I plugged in the devices. Candyman wanted to walk me through the whole thing. Saying, I'm tired. I'm I'm exhausted. I'm the friend that he said. They say, if you don't feel well, get a. I'm the one they're talking about, the one who's always stressed out about everything, all these issues. They're the ones that say, don't give up. I'm the one to tell people don't give up, but, you know, just do as I say, don't do as I do. Believe me, many times over, I just pray and wish for things to be over. But I continue because there are people a whole lot worse off. And come next year, I really need to get rid of stuff big time. Because when I went to UPS today, I was expecting one thing. And of course, this was the wall plug, for this and that. So don't even do this. Don't even bother with this. Just plug the Ethernet device into the ups, but without a signal. With saying you could not find the address, we could not find the IP address. I'll try again another day, but I'm tired for right now. I get other things. So when I do the show, if I'm blurry, I will just take myself off. I use the hide behind a camera, behind a little picture, because the show is not about me. The show's about everybody. I'll be the wizard behind the curtain, as it should be. Give me a second here. Sorry, interruptions. That's part of my reasons for the way I do think. All this stuff has to go. I clean a little bit. I actually taped the sign on there and moved my beret up there because it was falling over. So there's my little patch of the since I'm a landowner in Scotland with 2 square feet of land with a tree in the middle in a haunted forest. One day I may never see, just like the idea of going to Vegas and being a rock star. I also had the plans of being in Orlando and being singing with a band, 2 singers, 2 in a band. It's there because Billy was a guest on the first episode. I was so disgruntled by the breakup. I deleted her picture from my computer. I still have one. It's a large size. I can scale it down. Put it on the printer and decrease the scale and stick it up top there, or just use her logo, just not her logo with picture, logo picture. Because I was right. She created Spill the Geek Tea. She looked up the title twice over. This is the second time. My first time, I messed up. Second time, she thought of it. Third time was corrected. No one was there. No one claimed it. So, you know, got to give her credit. I was going through everything from McFarlane. I got 3 things I want from McFarlane. So, you want it? Cool. And I only ordered what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but not wanted. I can just order everything. It's like, oh, I want everything. But it's finding things people don't want, like the Clock King, the black and white version of the Clock King. So I got the black and white of Alfred. So I got black and white of Clock King. So Clock King is for sale. Things that I could afford. Oh, what else came in? I thought my custom stuff from the UK was in. Put it in. And I lost a viewer. Oh, nice. It's like my numbers between 205 and 206. Like, wow. Thought my custom items from the UK came in. No, they didn't. It was the impulse buy of the Lords of Power that Corey of Makeshape Crate said, "Hey, here's a link. So you maybe buy it." And thought I said, "Do I just cancel my other orders?" I mean, I can afford it for now, but is there really room for doing anything about it? But Masters Universe is ending because we all know there's a short wave for Turtles of Grayskull. The ones with Thundercats, they only want 3. Well, that's based on are they gonna turn He-Man into a cat or Leela? Leela. No, Leela is Doctor Who. Teela. Oh, well, they turn Teela and He-Man and Man-at-Arms to cats. That'd be interesting. But I know Chitara, maybe Lion-O, and Mumm-Ra would be the only ones that come to mind. And for Origins, I didn't get the one Rock-On, the Rock Dude, which looks worse than the original one. The original one formed better, but this one, only ones I re wish I kinda wish I wanted excuse me, is the Dude in yellow. He's not really important. Triclops from the mini comic, that one I would say I would like to have, 'cause the others, like, Rock Dude, no big deal. The other ones, I missed him. I missed 3 altogether. The Cobra Khan exclusive, my friend was able to get for me. I had to work, so I was in Orlando, so I'm glad I got one. It's only one. But I think the Triclops from the mini comic would be the only one I would consider to get. Some dude in Kentucky is selling off his, Eternia playset. Opened, pickup, they put it together, so he has no room for it, but, Modi, King Grayskull, and the poster are not included. He went at 350. Pickup only in Kentucky. I mean, I'm at the point of let's see what happens. I'm possibly doing the same thing. Not putting it together. I mean, as much as I wanna put it together. I just, I don't know. Oh, okay. This one I kinda wanted from McFarlane, the Batman Superman. Why is he got Kryptonian legs? I mean, yeah, kryptonite legs. Batman Superman World's Finest, I like this fusion. Fusion, not the funky golden age fusion. This is got a little dot on the black. Like, really? This one I do like this one. This one I bought this one. Kenneth, let me pick on IG. Put this back in the box. So the two so far, the Clock King and Alfred Black and White, those are for sale. The Brainiac, that looks like a freaking madman. He's definitely for sale. And the ones I showed before, everything is eventually for sale. There's some things I want to keep for a while. Worst comes to worst, everything must go. Not yet, though. Not just yet. Is went out today. Went down to, hmm, it was freaking foggy. I hadn't. I got the UPS. Like, yeah, I don't feel like making a poster. And if I do, because that's the poster for 2024. That's why I didn't bring anyone else in. You had guessed, Kitchen Killers, and Christian was a guest on the first episode. So was Gadget. But he was, if someone else came in, I would have replaced his picture and maybe put his picture in like in the background because we were spinning off from the Legend of the Shining TARDIS, spinning off into filling the void. Welcome to Spill the Geek. So when I was on the show, technically I could put. Technically, technically, I could change my mind. Adam, Heady Fishing with Adam. Heady Fishing. You're going to be on the show next year. We'll put you in with the toy crew. Yeah, we'll talk about toy origins. I can get, sooner or later. Oh, yeah. Sooner or later, Mr. Home Arcade. He actually, at the end of the last on Monday's episode, I'm busy doing other things. And he was joking about how Motu sucks. LOL. Well, Mr. Home Arcade. So when he's not busy, to get him on. Oh, look at this one. Allison. So I got her little photos. I got that too. I got make another one for Adam because Adam's logo is there. He's part of my little thing there. But up top there be another one for Adam. Mr. Home Arcade has one that's on my desk somewhere. And Allison on the desks. But I want it for the Guardians of Gallifrey, which kind of wanted, spinning off from Legend of Shining TARDIS, which I can still kind of do. I just got to get the picture and say, Mark, one more change. That would actually be a circle. Maybe not. I'll stick to my guns. I'll put the Guardians of Gallifrey picture up there. This one. Hello, Mary. I got in Dick Grayson Batman. Grayson Batman? No, this is not Dick Grayson Batman. This is Batman Reborn. I did not win the right to buy Dick Grayson's Batman, so I got Batman Reborn. It's okay. Yes, I stopped getting into comics at the time, but, he's for sale. So, Batman Reborn, Black and White Clock King, Black and White Alfred behind the comic book. The funky the funky brainiac, the maniac, eyes bulging, freaks me out. Those immediately. Uh, that Lords of Power set, that was a huge impulse buy. No, the huge impulse buy was Eternity. And if things change for the better next year, yes, I will display it. But it's also in Orlando. Oh, you wanted the Blue Hush Batman. Yeah, I didn't get, a lot of that stuff I didn't get. It was either the price thing, but the chance that McFarlane said, "Oh, you have a chance of buying this thing." "Okay." I got into it. I didn't get the Joker. Didn't win the something I gotta fix. Man, I got 3 of them. And with Sergeant Rock, that looks like he was in the Green Army guy, so that's I won him. But I'm not saying you won the chance to pay for the figure, so I got that for sale, immediately. It's for me, if I can win it and buy it and say, "I have it, who needs it?" Kinda thing. Like when, Jay and Oz were talking on the last week's show? Well, we filmed it last week. Monday's show, Jay was missing a couple things, Oz was missing a couple things, and we said, "Well, between Mikey and Corey and I, we got the figures for sale." "It'll be cheaper because I'm trying to get rid of it all." It's one less thing that's, in the way. All those Funkos, I swear to God. But I did make adjustments on my picture. Now I'm down to 3 people. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. Well, McFarlane, it's like, the question I would have loved to get the question, didn't get it. Then Huntress, I got the older version. I get the variant version through him, not the newer version. Eh, it's all now I'm just dwindling down even further because I'm beyond a hoarder. I'm an epic hoarder. Super hoarder, where I look at boxes, look at figures on here's something for you. I got $30.50 coins. US 50-cent coins. How did it work? They said the dude had silver, but he had the regulars, so you wouldn't sell it. I just I never knew that there was a Kennedy 50-cent piece in 1983. There's one in here in 1993. It's like, when did they 1991. I thought they added this 1998. I honestly didn't know these coins were still being made. These are not 73. Okay, that's a good number. 1997. Ooh, it's the uniqueness of being a collector. So I got all these $30 Kennedy 50-cent pieces. Oh, that's right, and a bicentennial. I got a 1776 bicentennial one, so it has the back of the Blair. I got a few of those, and the other one with the eagle. So it's 30 bucks, but if I get the proper book, I'll put 'em in there. I'll say, "This is what I got." It's still 30 bucks. But we have to know our limits. So it's fine to we can if we put them in the cases and display them. I've got so many silver coins and other coins, you know. Here actually is just wheat pennies, where it actually has the says 1 cent on the back. Yeah, 1 cent. It's got a little wheat around the ends. This one's a 1945. I do have at least 2 steel pennies. One little pack my dad had, and someone thought it was a dime. The actual goodness of working in a grocery store as a cashier. I go through these coins all the time. 1958 Denver Mint. That's the uniqueness. We have our own things here. I have a silver nickel, 1953 right here. No, just have $2 bills. The $2 on the bills, which, I just put it away the other day, and to me, the opening these drawers again, oh my god, it's gonna wait a bit to open those drawers. We have also the, star bills. Hold on a sec, get my lower voice back. Refreshing. We have star bills where I was had people say, "What's a star bill?" I said, "Well, back in when a bill's printed and there's an error occur, those are the hardest to find, of course, they're all error bills. Someone stops a press, takes out the clipboard, writes down the number, and they reprint the bill with a star on it." So I have quite a few star bills between 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, and they're all in various stages, even the brand new ones. I can't really afford the $100 bills anymore, but, sometimes I can. It's like, "Do you have any money to put away?" It's like, "Yeah." Try to find the old money to put away. I have 2 stacks of $1 bills, 50 bucks each, and all consecutive numbers, 100 consecutive numbers, and each one is a star bill. So, I would like to sell that as a deal, saying, "Here's $100, 2 packs of 50s, 2 stacks of 50 $1 bills, star bills, 100 bucks, consecutive numbers, every single one had a star in it. How can you mess up 100 times over? That's gonna be worth money." That and they're mint. My assistant manager is going through them, and like, she knows started noticing that they were all stars, so she put them back in order, and so they're in a lockbox. Well, okay, first, 1957 $5 bill. That's cool, and Happy Hump Day from The Legend of the Truck Drivers. I almost I was considering putting because the poster's done. I'll put it up again when I do the show, record on Sunday. Sunday's gonna be the 'Tis the Season. My mind's been such a wreck past couple days, more so. And I got people coming in and saying, how let's see, 'tis the season, so that's actually going to be posted in January. So it'll be, since it's pre-recorded, we're just talking about your memories of Christmas and how you're getting through it. And as Christian puts on the end of the show, If you need help in US and Canada, dial text this number and Greg too, oh my goodness. Wow. My manic depression has brought in everyone. Yeah. I'm the friend you need to check on. I swear, I'm not joking. You know, do as I say, don't do as I do, but you need to check on someone, it's checking on me. If Mark comes in, I'm gonna get a drink. Some bubbly tea I still need to do a review on. Michael Bublé burst. The poster's done. I was almost considering putting the Legend of the Driving TARDIS poster in there and just putting I said, "Spinning off from the Legend of the Driving TARDIS, spinning off into filling the void. Welcome to Spill the Geek Tea. Enter if you dare, and please wipe your feet." But I'll leave it be. I'll put the Guardians of Gallifrey logo back there. That's right, I take a nod when I'm playing Hero Wars, trying to get myself prepared for the show. I did some cleaning yesterday, so today was a foggy day, and people were out. I did not get to Ross, did not get to Walmart, but, things had to be done. Things had to be plotted and planned. I showed off $30 worth of silver, not silver. Watch the news in Canada is becoming the 51st state, and it will be cause wasn't it, I was in a chat for Adam's show, Radical Toys, and someone said the strike was over and that the mail service did not get anything. They did not want that 11%, so they lost everything, but it was USPS to send things over. I'm still waiting for my package from the UK Royal Mail for all the little accessories for Larry. Whenever I finish painting Larry, little touch-up paint and, paint a belt, the cookies he has made for me, and the little lamb, so I would finally finish Larry from Solid Ground. Episode 5, episode 7, episode 12, episode 14. Oh, where am I? Yeah. Episode 14, episode 5, me on a pair of thongs. Episode 5. Ah, yes, that would they get the 5%. See, it's they were holding out, thinking that no one can go without them. But as you said, United States Postal Service went through. There's always other ways. Of course, for me, FedEx. I waited for this, the Bell& and Howell wall power Bell& and Howell wall power plug-in and power up. I was gonna plug in the device in this thing, I didn't, but, it's got a nightlight too. But I get the up, so it's, wasting money, but I can use it for something else. So FedEx, and FedEx had an issue with sending it and say, "Okay, it's in Macon." Then it went straight to Atlanta. No, it went to Fort Valley. Here I am. Fort Valley is that way, and it went straight back to Atlanta, then it went back to Warner Robins. FedEx, remember, FedEx is the ones that they stole my package from Big Bad Toy Store. Mm. Right now, the postal rate until January 29th is still skyrocket. When I sent the box of see, 1 3 ornaments from Doctor Who, one's through Hallmark, one is from a place in Wisconsin, a Christmas store in Wisconsin, only place to get it, and Death's Head, 'cause in the UK they couldn't get it. A UK character that I had to get through the United States. I went through San Diego Comic Con, a friend of mine, former friend, acquaintance, she sent it to me, I paid it. and I got through Big Bad Toy Story and Entertainment Earth. So, a British character, another British character, and another British character, all through the United States to send over to UK, and it cost me $99. And I don't know, somewhere in here, maybe I had the receipt, I can't remember how I didn't throw it away. I know I sent it this month, so it was that 11/24 date. Oh, here it is. I found it. Is it? This was 11/16. I did not miss. I wrote down pirate ship for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, bugaboo! Don't tell me I threw my. I don't know. Crap. Always something, you know. And the flashlight fell over. It's like I'm an episode of Legend of Shiny Pirates going over. All these things, I just, I'm not. He didn't say you received the package yet, and I did not receive the package from him. So things have got to change. I just. Can you see my mask? You still see my mask, right? Yeah, mask kind of fell down, but it's back there behind the monkey. Holiday Road. So I considered putting the Legend Shining TARDIS in the background shot with the T and putting Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, this is, I looked at it and go, what? She was not coming back, so I deleted her picture, but I did find the logo. So the logo will be up there, will be put up there as it is with the Kitchen Killers, and to find the original logo for the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I have so many. But I'll put those up there. I got it prepared for Sunday to cut out and put up there. That's about it, I think. I'm gonna open up the Superman. I'm gonna put him behind me. I did 2 cheese videos today, which was absolutely delicious. The first one was more delicious. That's why it cost $25 a pound for this cheese. So, I'm not saying I'm constipated because I'm lactose intolerant, but, I'm quite full. You know you can die from constipation. Someone did. The joke on, The Young Ones, British TV comedy back in the day. Rick was saying, "I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna take all these laxative pills." And then there's Vivian looking behind his butt. And Neil, long-haired hippie, goes, "Viv, Viv, can you really kill yourself with laxative pills?" Um, "I don't know, Neil, but I'm waiting to find out." There's Rick's popping pills. He goes, then they focus on a Muppet. "Oi, oi, look at that. Oi." So, constipation not to be fooled with. Take a laxative. Oh, so I took out my Ric Flair figure. Woo! 'Cause, I wanted 'cause, woo! Dave doesn't like Ric Flair, but how can you? It's your boy, it's the Nature Boy. 'Cause when I had the idea of displaying Eternia, he was gonna use the Masters of the WWE, which the ones I could get. There's a limit 'cause I put everything. But there's Rick going, "Woo! Here I am in Eternia. Woo!" With also ideas of different fakers, Corey loves Faker, and it was in the back of my mind, I guess I forgot again because a Mechanic Faker is possible. There are 3D prints through Colt Cult 3D, and Shapeways, which I think he's probably on Shapeways. They just, and you could extend that neck up there. Just hilarious. But all these various fakers, 'cause it's a freaking robot, they can do all these things, Attack of the Fakers, and just have the core heroes against all these fakers with Skeletor in the background going, "You bumbling boobs." Oh, the head fell out. His head oh, there it is. The head that does not fit properly on a his fed. I'm fed up. His head does not fit properly on Anti-Eternia He-Man. The neck is too big. Doesn't look right. So it's just gonna be that floating head of, "Hey, you bumbling boobs." Which, I got a secret. I got a big secret, but I can't tell anyone. I cannot say to anyone right now, but it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. That was the only thing that kept me going, and then I had something else, and then the device things messed my brain up. It's like, "Why? Why me?" Oh, okay, I forgot. Check hopefully I don't get fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy. Okay. Am I fuzzy wuzzy? Nope, still good. Okay, messages. That's hilarious. Why in the whole idea with this hood is supposed to cover attached to his thing. That's why I had one made before I knew about Barbarossa Customs. That's the head I used for my Skeletor, my ultimate Skeletor. I used the left hand from one of the Masterverse figures. They use the ram staff, same ram staff, so just hold it with his thumb. Is this built in Orco? Some kind of weird wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. That's funny. The picture of me being disgruntled is liked by Nick Smith, Legend Chiming TARDIS, from Oz, and from Adam. It's like, you like picture me on and someone called me? No, I don't know anyone at 813 area code, so giant Christmas tree ASMR. I really gotta look at that ASMR thing, make sure I get to do it right. In my mind, it's just I don't care who you are. Sit down, relax, let the power of the dark side take over your body. That's all is that ASMR? Someone asked me an obscure computer question, which I don't even know if they're just blowing it out their ear, but it's like, I don't know. So I want to read the comments from the technologies Electronics and Technology Sucks Part 3, and someone made a comment. I have no idea what it meant. Yeah, the funny thing, ASMR is when you do the snack reviews and shoot yeah, 'cause, some girls on Twitch, that's the whole thing about, I popped it. I popped this. 813 is West 813 is West Central Florida, the US capital of crazy blonde women. Hmm, I still know blonde from in Florida. She was a Hooters girl. I see her now, she's like, mm, she's in her 40s, and, you know, she she's got a couple sleeves going on, couple kids. One was from a drummer, the other one was from, like, a lumberjack, so, still good looking, but, I don't wanna bug her, I don't wanna be deleted. Yeah, Oh, that was a comment, though. No, it wasn't a comment. Let's bring up the comment. Let's bring up, 205 subscribers, okay, so be it. So be it, Jedi. 4 reviews on the cheese there, 7 reviews on the better cheese there. Uh, 10 views on electronics and technology suck part 3, so I'm reaching that 14 from the other one. This one says, "Thanks for sharing such valuable information. I need some advice. My OKX wallet holds some USDT, and I have the seed phase. The seed phrase. I have the seed phrase, alarm, fetch, chum, bridge, exercise, tape, speak, race, clerk, couch, crater, letter. Could you explain how to move them into Benansi? What? Okay." I said, "Hopefully, someone will read this message and hopefully it'll help you." I don't know. So, hopefully I didn't throw away that receipt. I went through the bucket first. This thing was full. This thing was full, and now my garbage can is fuller. I didn't throw away everything, but I do not remember seeing another receipt in here. I have that problem of throwing away receipts. I did find some Hardee's coupon because I only used one. I only used one breakfast coupon. If these are valuable for Hardee's, then they still have, and he said I could use expired. Greg said I could use expired coupons for Hardee's. Well, Carl's Jr., yes. Hardee's, I don't know. 2 for 4.99 or 2.69 for a sausage and egg biscuit. A Frisco breakfast sandwich for 3.69. Those are the only 2 that look appealing to me. There's the famous Star Burger, 2 for 7. 40% off a single Frisco Angus burger, or 2.99 for a big hot ham and cheese. If I just sell these on eBay, say, "This is what I got, I get you a coupon." I cannot find the receipt for sending that package to UK. I checked my mail for the first time and the one package. Hmm. So Hardee's does. That's just weird, wacky stuff. That's weird, wild stuff. I I'm I was expecting coupons to come in. If I you know what? It's sad because we used to get coupons in the mail every month, and I know I had Hardee's and Wendy's. I just threw them away because didn't eat them. But I just so happened to have it because we went to a Hardee's next to Wal. We did not get any coupons for next month. Did not get any Subway coupons, which I was gonna bring it down to Orlando and use it. I was disappointed my package from the UK didn't come in because it did get it yet? No. Had to be the Masters of the Universe. Words of Power. Impulse buy. And I was okay with the custom stuff I had. Yes, drive, sir, drive. Which I'll throw this out on Kenny's show later. I gotta eat in, about 15 minutes and then eat, clean up. Yeah. Hair's a little bit not so gray this time. Mm. My question while I have some of the toy people still on here, and then I'll put on the Kenny show. What Man-at-Arms figure, action figure, do you think is the best? Like, going on Amazon, you can get the cartoon version. Netflix, no, no, no. The only thing on Netflix I got is Manny-Face because it reminds me of my late director, poet. He's just behind me screaming, "Why did you do anything? What the f is wrong with you? Such a" Yeah. So there's plenty of time for me to shower, clean up. I still got over a year's worth of the Kudzu Weekly, and a couple of them are at least 3 of them are from the Good News Weekly I got from Warner Robins. Only certain places have it. My store has the Kudzu Weekly. I try to see if they had what is so I get one when I get to work tomorrow. See if they had one for Doctor Who again. November nope, they did not count Doctor Who in This Week in History. I saved that one because it had it. But I used to do every week a video, and it just actually covered This Week in History and, recipes and any dad jokes. This one's just jokes. And I'm I'm gonna do a couple of them, like, maybe January, I will do start over again, but this I may just do a live show just saying, "Okay, and this week in history, October 16, 1928, or like this week in history, December 11th, 1934, Bill Wilson begins his sobriety. He would go on to co-found Alcoholics Anonymous the following year. December 12th, 1922, American merchant and U.S. Postal Postmaster General, 1889 to 1893, John Wanamaker dies. He introduced the use of mailboxes in 1891 to make delivery more efficient. Until then, the mailman would knock on your door and hand deliver the mail. "Madam, your towel fell down." "Sir, your towel fell down." Fell down. Cranberry cranberry brie bites, a little bit of tart. Not too sweet, not too tart. These cranberry brie bites are perfect for any holiday party. 2 tubes, 8 ounces of refrigerated crescent rolls, 8 ounces of brie cheese, 6 tablespoons of whole berry cranberry sauce. Preheat to oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Spray 32 cups of mini muffin tin with cooking spray. Open the tubes of crescent dough and separate the dough into 8 rectangles. Gently press the perforations together. Using a pizza cutter or a knife, cut each rectangle into fourths. Press the dough into the prepared muffin cups, filling 32 cups. Cut the brie into 32 pieces. Place 1 piece in each of the cups. What a concept. Spoon about a half teaspoon of cranberry sauce into each cup on top of or the side of the brie. Bake for 10 minutes or until the crescent dough is golden brown and the cheese is bubbly. Serve warm or at room temperature. That's what I did. It's little things like I don't wanna give people recipes. I wanna give people bits of history. I want people to know, Christmas jokes. The nativity play at church was going as planned, and Joseph and Mary were going from house to house, knocking on the doors and asking if there was any room for them. As they continued to get "no room" answers, a little voice called from the back, "You should have booked ahead," bringing the house down. A little boy named Nicholas told the store's Santa Claus, "You and I have the same name." Santa says, "Well, hello, Harold." A 561 area code. They thought that joke was hilarious. The parents began to assemble the special Christmas gift they had for their children. They had ordered a kit for a tree house and received the plans for it. However, the materials they received were for a sailboat. They wrote the company to complain. The company's reply, While we regret the inconvenience this mistake must have caused you, it's nothing compared to that of the man who is out on a lake somewhere trying to sail your treehouse. Christmas dad jokes. And of course, 101 things to do on the big island of Hawaii. That's the difference. So, She-Ra, Vipor, Superman. My favorite Superman. I like this outfit. That's why when they brought the idea back for the current Superman, I was with Fleischer Superman. I wasn't around for Fleischer Superman, but I like this Superman. And a base for my sonic screwdriver, which is still in, well, I forget where to put it. And I was waiting for mine to come from the UK, which still hasn't come in. So, well, wow, I had a lot of people come into the house. So it's been a long time too. It's been a long time. Now I'm coming back home. I'm glad everyone here to check up on me because I'm kind of right in the head right now. I seen it, and I put some more paper in the copier. That's no big deal. I'm gonna see who is available for Sunday night. Because Sunday night's episode will be shown in January, so we could consider that, I think. Yeah. No, we did the Christmas episode. We filmed the Christmas episode, which I was completely distorted. So if that happens, if someone tells me I'm distorted, I'm just gonna go to the screen where it just had my picture and the blinking lights in the background. We filmed last week's episode, week before. We filmed next week's episode last week. So the end of the month episode, I wrote it down. I'm just the fluctuation in my stomach right now. 'Tis the season. Um, it's Christmas time, season, basically the same episode. It's anyone who could not appear on last week's episode. So Kenzo's Creations, Ostradamus Toys, Mega J Retro. He came at the very end. He had problems with his phone. Oh, Master vs. Toy Hunter. So uh, Greg wants to pop in because has a Christmas video wants to show. I think I can do that. And if I'm not distorted, I'll put in a video somewhere. So it's part 2 of the Christmas episode that no one could get to on the first round. Yeah, so that'll be at the end of the month. And then the second episode we film is gonna be "'Tis the Season" of, you know, what's your plans, and how you feeling kinda thing. My ideas are kinda like, I I can only think of so much, and then everything else just kinda bombards me. What am I gonna do all this stuff? What am I gonna do with that Castle Grayskull? Revelations. Masters Universe Revelation, Castle Grayskull cookie jar. I got it a deal from Big Bad Toy Store, and it's nice, but again, just to throw out for what Man at Arms because what Man at Arms you think is the better looking figure? The cartoon version, not the Netflix version, um, one of the 2, which I think is the second version for I said not the Netflix version. That He-Man and the Masters Universe Netflix version, the whole anime, funky shaped looking Man at Arms, that's not the one I'm talking about. Revelation, Resurrection, remembrance. I'm going Doctor Who titles. I'm going Dalek titles here. I don't know what the episodes were. I think though the current Man at Arms, not Man of War, because it's not dealing with Man of War, we're dealing with Man of Arms. So the first Man at Arms or the second Man at Arms, I like that one better. The animated Man at Arms, the Origins Man at Arms. Would Man at Arms have a mustache, or just use the classic head Man at Arms, or use the Lords of Power head Man at Arms? It's just something I'm working on, just an opinion. I'll get further confirmation in a few days from a source, but I can't talk about it now because I was, sworn to secrecy. So that's 2 secrets I know. There's no secret my mind isn't right. I'm grateful for everyone that popped in today, checking up on me. I did find one of my Star Wars figures. "Hey, look, it's a me. He looks like a me." Focus. Why is you focusing? Mer That's weird. There you go. Looks like me. So, all fun. But it's about time. Not the Candyman, not the Superman, even though I did do Clark Kent. Sad man, yeah. I had blue eyes one time. Caused an eye infection, type 2 to eye infection. Yeah, so I don't wear contacts anymore. No one knows what it's like to be hated. Speaking of such, uh, yeah, I don't wanna go that way. So I've got my number for the psychic on Orlando. I'll go there on a Monday and say, "Here's my $135 rate that remove the spiritual Klingon from me. Give me a spiritual cleansing that makes my life better." I think they focus on, if I have not seen it after all these years, I don't need it. But the Man at Arms thing, I still need a Man at Arms thing. I just think if it's a consensus kinda thing, it's I can point fingers to others, but I'm not going I can point fingers to some others, but I'm not going to. She's not on there, is she? No. She's not on there. Uh, eh, thank you, Kenny. So, let's go down the list. I'm just who appeared today? Of course, Kenzo's Creations. Of course, please like, subscribe, share, comment on here, Tasty Cake. Back and forth between 205 206 people, but I'm over 200, so that's pretty awesome. 300 would be amazing, so I can do the joke. It's like, "Yes, that's it, 300. This is Sparta." Please like, subscribe, share, comment on Spill the Geek Tea. I have 30 subscribers. A lot of them I put on their phones to subscribe anyway, but, it's the greatest show no one's watching, and I really, really want to make it happen because all this great bunch of people, like Kenzo's Creations on YouTube and Instagram, Radical Toys, Adam on YouTube and Instagram, and he will be on the show. Mary Atwell, I appreciate you coming in. If Mary, you have a page, you can always mention that too. Uh, Legends of Traveling Tars, oh my goodness, he popped in for one little thing. He does it every once in a while. That's why, we're spun off from Legend of Travel Charts, and I throw that out every once in a while. Let's see, the time scales, catch the time scales on YouTube, and, of course, on Spill the Geek Tea. Those I have a right hand and left hand man, this and the one looking up going, let me see that, overthinking. Okay, anyone else here? People keep popping in and out, just not saying anything, but thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Kenny. Those that have remained. The Ramblings of a Madman, The Journal of an Evil Time Lord. Still can't regenerate properly. But, in with the stuff I got here, and the stuff is for sale. Now, my just throwing it out that, Triclops mini comic is not important, but can I give anyone had an extra one? Like, kinda mix it with the other things. The box from Point Dread, Talon Fighter Point Dread, I saw that box thing. It was on there, that blew my mind. Uh, and ideas of which is the best Man-at-Arms action figure. I'm thinking the last one that came out, that's the 6-inch scale one, but for 5-inch scale, is it the Origins cartoon, or if it's just the Origins version, would I go with a mustache, no mustache, or the Lord's Power? Remember, Duncan is the father of Tila, so I think he would have a mustache. Because I'm very, very selective and very secretive, but I know. Until Saturday at 5 PM when I return, appreciate you all, and until then, always remember, time waits and turns